for joining us. Today's topic is in homage to the annual ethics course provided by Apple Inc. to their employees. Hey brother.
Hey bro, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Once again, thank you for joining us for another episode of Fill in the Blank. Oh, I'm sorry, this was last week. This is Dale. Oh.
My brother. He's so silly sometimes.
There we go. That's excellent. So, thank you again for joining us for another episode of
Fill in the Blank.
Thank you, Sumaj. Now let's introduce our guests. Today's contestants are all employees from Apple Corp and have recently taken the annual ethics course.
So now that we have introduced everyone, all our guests, let's explain how our contestants will be competing for, yeah? So now what will happen is both my brother and I will alternate asking questions about apple training. Oh, how I love apples. Then, when you think you know the answer, write it down. Keep in mind you only have 10 seconds to answer. That's 10 seconds. If you answer correctly, it will give you accurate points according to, how hard the question is. At the end of the team closest to 50 points takes home the grand prize. Oh, let's get started, shall we, yes?
Oh yes, very, very nice stuff today. Today, just for playing, all our contestants will receive the new iPhone 6G with mine and my bro's favorite rock Indian music. 2 gigabytes worth of music for every winning contestant today, as well as a signed copy of the one and only Steve Jobs. You know it, guys. Nice, nice, huh? Blank is the application of ethical standards of business behavior.
Answer now.
The goal of living an ethical life is expressed by the
Answer now.
Individuals solve ethical dilemmas when they develop and nurture a set of blank.
Answer now.
blank are the choices that offer the greatest good for the greatest amount of people.
Answer now.
Blank argues that there are certain and universal principles that should apply to all ethical judgment.
Answer now.
Blank are those with a shared interest or enterprise such as employees, customers, suppliers, retailers, governments, creditors, communities, and other.
Right now.
Truth versus loyalty, short term versus long term, justice versus mercy, individuals versus community, are all types of fill in the blank.
Answer now.
The key functional inputs that an organization provides in the transformation of raw materials into delivered products or services is blank.
Answer now.
Hi, I'm an Apple stakeholder.
And I'm a corporation. I represent everything my stakeholders want me to be.
How is that, corporation?
I'm slim, fair skins, blonde haired, pure, ethical, and I'm just like you.
You look a lot different than this brochure you sent me.
Well, that picture was taken years ago. But we run business a little different now. We are more powerful, more deceptive. I mean, our CEO made over $40 million last year, while of course keeping you, the stakeholder, first.
Then how come I wasn't asked about the new board of directors?
I'm positive you would have voted for my kid's principal, Bob Mansfield's mother-in-law, and Steve Jobs' pot dealer.
Yeah, whatever, corporation. How does Steve Jobs' pot dealer help with the company at all?
How doesn't he help the company? Here at Apple, new ideas are right around the corner. Or should I say, high in the air.
Your corporation is run unethically. What about the little people?
Who are you again?
And now back to our show.
Oh, then they should really know their apples there, Heritage.
Oh yes! or at least how to handle them, I prefer mine with just a pinch of curry. Blank is the values, beliefs, and norms that all employees of the organization share.
Don't you wanna answer now?
Blank are the actions of organizations that are targeted toward achieving a social benefit over and above maximizing profits for its stakeholders, shareholders, and meeting all its legal obligations.
Now you answer!
The blank approach to CSR is the perspective that only obligation of a corporation is to maximize profit for its shareholders in providing goods and services that meet the needs of its customers.
Answer now!
The blank approach to CSR is the perspective that a corporation has an obligation to society over and above the expectations of its shareholders.
Answer now!
Transparency, knowledge, sustainability, globalization, the failure of the public sector are all 5 major trends behind the blank phenomenon.
Wanna answer now?
Ethical, blank, and blank are 3 distinct types of CSR.
Answer.
Blank can be defined as the values, beliefs, and norms shared by all the employees of the organization.
Answer! Oh no!
The blank function within an organization should be directly involved in a relationship between the company and the employee throughout the employee's contract with the company.
Yes, you please answer now.
Blank is a situation where one relationship or obligation places someone in direct conflict with an existing relationship or obligation.
Now answer yes?
GAP stands for blankety blank blank blank.
Answer now and you not mess up!
I hope you all had a great time. I know I enjoyed myself. I hope my brother did. But unfortunately for our winners, we ran out of our iPod 6Gs. But we will give a signed copy, not only for 1, but 2, but 3, but 4 people of Steve Jobs and the entire employees.
Thank you all for participating, and we hope to see you again for another fantastic episode of Fill in the Blank. Bye bye everybody.
पूरा सट सिरे ते न लगे